Hey, what's going on guys? SB here, welcome back to the channel. My friend Viking and I just the other day were able to complete the 2-man Queen's Walk run. So as the title suggests, here's a guide on how to do so. Let's get into it. Now getting started, whether you beat Riven or you're just loading in off a checkpoint, you're gonna wanna head into the Heart Room. Once you're inside of the Heart Room, have your teammate leave and join back on a different character. Make sure they're on a different character as well. If they loaded in on a Titan, have them switch to a Warlock or a Hunter. This is to get the bug working. Once they load back in, you will need to do the same. If you loaded in on a Titan, load back in on a Warlock or a Hunter. Doesn't matter which, just make sure it's a different character from what you went in there as you started. Your gear should be pretty simple. Just max out mobility, chuck on transversives, dune marches or stompies, an eager edge sword, and any lightweight SMG and maybe a mountaintop will do. At least that's what we use during our run. Now, before you even pick up the heart, here's something very important. As you guys know, one person randomly will be chosen as Fate's Chosen. Assuming that it's going to be your teammate who loaded in and switched characters first. Now, I know that you can kill yourself to trade over the Fate's Chosen buff to your teammate, but I don't recommend doing this because what we found out is that it may sometimes stuff up your run when going down through the pit room. I'm not 100% for certain on this, but it's better for you to both learn how to do this entire thing, every single role, etc, etc, instead of just having one person do it, so that way you can both be very consistent with it and do it a lot faster instead of having to kill yourself. Now to get started, what you're going to want to do is have the person who's Fate's Chosen jump on top of the heart and either light attack or heavy attack while picking up the heart up the throat. Once they've done that, the teammate will come behind them and try and light attack them up the throat further. You want to get outside of the mouth as fast as possible with as much time left as possible. Once you get out of the mouth, the teammate who isn't holding the heart will again go behind the teammate who is and try and heavy attack Eager Edge them this time as far as possible, trying to kill them. Preferably aim towards the doorway in which you'll be running through. And if you end up not killing them, the encounter's already wiped. Because if you don't die while holding the heart during that first send, the next time you pick up the heart, you'll be immediately teleported inside, ruining the run no matter what. Now, assuming you've done that Eager Edge correctly and killed them, you can wait for them to respawn on their own and pick up the heart yourself. What we did is we waited for the person to respawn before grabbing the heart, and the person who had to catch up just Eager Edge their way back up to the teammate. Once you catch up, you have the choice of either light attacking your teammate to push him a bit further, or just run into their back to try and get them to go a bit faster. Now, once you enter this pit room, you're going to want to try and light attack your teammate off the ledge as far across the room as possible. Do not heavy attack because it can lead to deaths quite consistently, so light attacking is the much safer option. Once you light attack them across the room, the person who gets sent should obviously start jumping as to hopefully cross the room entirely. If you do this successfully, the person who drops the heart should continue running forward, and the person who is behind needs to catch up to the heart. Now, this is where the 50-50 comes in. The heart should hopefully choose the person who wasn't just holding the heart. That way you can continue the run successfully. If the heart did end up choosing the person who just dropped it, it's a wipe. Now, if the heart's chosen the right person, that person will pick up the heart and continue running. The person who just dropped the heart should stay away from their teammate to avoid getting teleported in by accident. I suggest staying near the front of the aura in front of them to try and get the attention of the other act. Something I forgot to mention beforehand, if you get down to critical HP at all during this run, whether it be to the poison floor or to any of the ads involved, there is a chance you'll be teleported inside, which is not what you want, so avoid taking damage at all. I also suggest avoiding using heat risers or any type of grenade or melee ability and shooting weapons at all, so that way you have a better chance of not getting teleported in, because it just randomly happens if you start shooting weapons or killing ads. Now, hopefully you and your teammate have made it all the way down to the underground corridor of the vault room, whether it be just at that corridor or inside it, even better. Regardless, once that person drops the heart, both of the people will need to try and kill an ad. If done successfully, the game will teleport one of the two people inside of the heart, while choosing the other person to pick up the heart. Now, I don't know how consistent this is. When we've done it, we've both been successful and unsuccessful in either the heart teleporting one of us or teleporting both of us, but this is just the best way to try and get rid of any RNG that exists in this area. Again, hopefully one of the two of you have been teleported inside. The person who wasn't can pick up the heart. The person who was teleported inside will be given 2 taken strength to pick up to extend the time of the heart, and at that point this is just the final stretch. The person outside needs to run past all the ads, avoiding the take and phalanxes, dropping down the hole and dunking it. And I'm assuming that if you're doing a 2-man, you already know how this works. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not the first person to find out how this works, and I definitely won't be the last, but hopefully this guide just gives you more insight on how to do it, and I wish you luck on your 2-man runs, and hope you can get that sexy looking tag on Raid Report. As reference, this is going to be what our run looked like. Best of luck to you all. Peace out. Love you all. Bye bye. Are you good?
3, 2, 1.
Perfect boost,
10,
perfect boost.
9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That is so good.
3, 2, 1. You have to hold up for me. Yeah. That is fucking bar shit. Grab it.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
Okay.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, great, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is seeming familiar, isn't it? Yeah, this is seeming familiar.
18,
Oh, I gotta go forward. It's seeming familiar as fuck, ain't it?
14,
Left.
13, 12, okay, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Alright, you don't shoot. I'm gonna shoot, alright?
6. I have to shoot. We both have to shoot. 5, 4.
You get the guy
I'll
down the
shoot behind
corridor.
me, 3,
Oh, you get the shoot behind you. Shoot behind. Okay, you shoot behind. You shoot
1.
behind.
I got it. Go,
Yeah,
go, go.
go. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good stuff, good stuff. Going down the hole now.
You might be a second late. We'll see though.
No, we're good, we're good, we're good. I know how to float. We did it with 5 seconds left, dude. Literally 5 seconds left. Boom.
Holy
Dude, that is so clean. We've got this in the bag for whenever we want to do this. We can legit just legit two-man Riven and legit two-man Queen's Walk whenever we want now. How good is that?